right, guys. Welcome back to Von and Ruby Reacts.
Hey guys.
So this is going to be our recap on 90 Day Fiance Before the 90 Days, episode 1. This is going to be season 7. All right? B90 season 7. Y'all ready? We got new people, right?
Yes.
Different people this time, y'all. People you haven't seen already before. I mean, the whole entire cast is new, and that's refreshing. But while I'm on episode 1, I'm not really drawn to any yet like I usually am. But it kind of look like it might be. We about to see. My top 3 I'm interested in is Brian, Renee's story, and so far right now. Anyways, guys, thank you for all the subscribers. Thank you for the views going up. Thank you for tuning in with us to get your recap on anything 90 Day, Love After Lockup, reality TV that we like. So anyway, stay tuned, guys. Let's get started. You ready? You ready to do this?
Let's get
all right,
into
girl,
it.
Let's do it. Hey, all right, y'all. So on this B90 series, season 7, episode 1, we get into Renee and Chidi. Renee's from New Mexico. Chidi's in Lagos, Nigeria. Now, before we even start, first thing out of my mouth, my Nigerian. I'm convinced at this point, production is asking them to say that.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't do it. They raising up these demons, and they become a monster, and we gotta cancel them.
Yes.
I don't know why they doing it. You disposable. Don't have the world hating you behind a couple dollars. So she sent the message to Chidi online, and she's been planning to go meet him in Nigeria. Now, Chidi has a backstory. He's blind. It's sad how it happened, man, y'all. So his friend was climbing a tree one day when he was, 17? And he was looking up, and the apple fell from the tree and landed on his eye. And he ended up blind. He was having so much pain with that eye, he tripped down one day, and he landed on the other eye. And then he became blind again. That's a freak accident, man. Wow. Like, I'm thinking to myself, you didn't brace yourself. You didn't land on your hand. You didn't try to fall. You try to do anything to protect that eye. Like, why are you landing on your eye? Either or. I know this is much more spiritual, have a lot to do with past lives and other things going on in lessons deeper. Either or, I found that very interesting. What do you think?
Yes, very. That's like a freak accident. That's crazy. That happened like that. The first one, then the second one. And then he went to the hospital. There was nothing that they could do, so he was just going to be blind.
In your natal chart, it said you have 2 accidents with your eye for the believers. Moving along. Chidi is out playing a kickball, and they're all got their eyes covered to make the game balance for everybody, some of the people that can't see. And they playing really well. They put a sound in the ball so that they can hear it. So that's a real creative idea that I see that they did. But Chidi is telling production that sometimes, because he used to have vision before, he can get blurs of stuff. He still knows the earth, the life, streets, signs. He can see stuff sometimes, not really, but blurred. I really like how production captures and tries to create a visualization for the audience to kind of walk through what that disability like, or the struggle for to see the way he describing.
Right.
The same way they did what I think his name was David, who was on the other way where he couldn't hear.
Yes.
They always tried to like walk you through in some way
in their shoes
what it would be like to be in their shoes and kind of hear how they hear. I think that's creative. I don't know who they got that from. It's their style and signature. I first noticed it on here, and I watch a lot of movies, and I think that was a good depiction of how you illustrate what it would be like to try to hear or try to see.
Yeah, I agree.
I think that's beautiful.
That's awesome.
Big ups to production on that one. Chidi never knew he was talking to a white woman this whole time, he said. This whole time. And she said she would send him messages, some of her bottom area, different little things to get him to respond. And he would never respond. So one day he said, she got on him, she asked him a question about it, and he had to confess that he was blind at that moment.
Right, because of the pictures that she was sending him, he wasn't responding to them.
He was like, he wasn't saying that's nice, that's a fatty that said he wasn't saying
Right.
nothing. This
But
never happened to him before?
I don't know. But she said he was still acting the same, still being kind and loving, with his text messages. I don't know.
That's
He
that.
had to tell her.
If you're gonna get in this game, you gotta expect that thoughts and all kind of people probably had to send him messages and they never got to nothing because he wasn't responding. It was like, what is he doing?
Yeah.
You gotta know that women do this, but of course, even more so for him being strictly religious and a God man, a church, he's not expecting that a woman would even do such a thing, probably, huh?
Right.
Renee's meeting her mom and her mom's two best friends, and they all sitting there and they want to know, like, why you feel the need to go over there? You don't feel like you rushing. Do you trust it? They raising, do you have any concerns? What if the religion get between y'all? And she's like, look, I'm gonna go over there and he gonna be woke. I'm gonna wake him up. I'm not a church person, I'm not a religious person. I don't believe in all that stuff. The Bible's telling lies. It don't supposed to hold truth. People better get used to UFOs and other things being here in the Illuminati. They better get used to it real fast. And I'm gonna wake him up. And her family, her mom and her mom's friends seem to think that she don't respect other people's opinions and viewpoints. Only hers matter. And according to the previews, it appears that way.
Mm-hmm.
All the clips, it appears that way. But she think they gonna work it out.
I don't know. Yeah.
They asked her, what is it with him that you like? And she said, well, he can't see me. He blind. And they said, you attracted to the man because he's blind. He can't see you. Now, she has some type of body imaging issues. She don't like how she looks. She don't want a guy to see her. She want to hide in the dark, in the light. And she has these insecurities. So the fact that he can't see her, it makes her super more into him and like him more.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is
crazy.
Yeah. The girl says it's a turn on that he can't see her. What do you guys think in the comments?
Oh my goodness.
I mean, hey, it works. If you got some issue that you really can't snap out of. She said she ain't never even think to date a guy that can't see before. But this just works out.
Yeah.
It just fell in her lap and you know what? She can roll with this. He can't see me. I ain't got to have no worries.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
She's stepping out the shower, she don't have any clothes on. She don't have to worry about hiding her body. He can't see it.
I would think, man, that when you want to work through your problem so that you don't have to do this, then you could just be done with the issue with yourself. This is what we do, put a Band-Aid over it.
Mm-mm.
So she ain't got to step out the shower and care. Huh?
Right. She don't have to care.
No.
Now,
Chidi live with his sister. And Renee's going to be coming over to stay there with him, but she going to be in a separate room. But she don't know that. Now, his sister can't wait to get her there. She can't wait to meet her. She never had an American in her house before. She ecstatic. She excited. She also thinks that the lady loves her brother because she wouldn't be coming all the way here from America. Now, Chidi expresses he has concerns about her temperament and the way she's careless with words and don't process right and flip out. He's concerned about it. And the sister said, well, we'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll give it some time. He also concerned that he hadn't told her, like, he not going to be having no intimacy with her. He's vowed to God he's not going to be with a woman until they marry. Mm-hmm. That he don't know how that's going to go over well. Man, what do you think about this?
This is crazy. This is crazy. They both got secrets.
Why don't people just get it out of the way? Then you don't have nothing getting in your way. I don't have to catch a flight that's almost $2,500 all the way to Nigeria to find out you don't want to be intimate until you get married. And to know that your faith and devotion is so high that I can't even break you with all of my trickery. Yeah. So I'm going to run back to America. Why couldn't you just tell me that so I could save my $2,500 and you could save you getting hurt?
Mm-hmm. This is going to be a whole bunch of buffoonery.
Sister was just asking because she want to know if he's going to propose to her. But if he can get over those concerns about her temperament, maybe. But I don't really see this at all. I don't think he's the issue. I think it's her already going in and knowing there's differences between them two. Yep. Moving along. So next we got Tiger Lee and Jordan. I don't remember where Jordan is, but I know Tiger Lee's. She's in Frisco, Texas. Her and Jordan been talking for 4 months, and as soon as she get over there, they get married on the same day. She has to anyways because he can't be with a woman around her, with her, kiss her, nothing unless they married because he's Muslim. Now she telling her family this, who's actually her service providers, she called them. She never used to have friends in the past because her husband was super controlling. So her hairstylist, her eyelash girl, her injector, her anesthesian, all of these people, her life coach, are actually her friends. They was the only ones who was allowed to be her friend. Now, two of them, the hairstylist and one, I don't know the other person, they're going to be going with her over there for more support.
Her injector, maybe.
How do you expect your stuff to work out? You dragging other people. Just be there by yourself. You're going to bring them on all your dates. Where they do that at? Production, y'all asking them this. Never mind. When she was 30, she got pregnant. She was married. This guy was really wealthy. She had 4 children by him. But the guy was super controlling. It was like a prison. She vowed that when she got out of it, she would never get married again because that's how she saw marriage. But anyways, her divorce took 4 years and now she's set for life. So she just in the store buying a watch for $26,000 is nothing. I don't know how sad she is, but he must have had some bread.
Oh, yes.
With 4 children too? And you was a stay-at-home wife? But I'm thinking, ain't they going to college? This what you want to do? Whatever, y'all. I don't know. She's saying it's the best relationship she ever had in her life, even though it's been 4 months. And she's telling this to her life coach that when she get there, she's going to get married. The life coach is like, girl, what? And I could see why the life coach would have been the last one you would have told because the life coach thinks this. Are you kidding me?
No, it was the first. It was the first person she decided to tell.
You don't think the other people know?
Yeah, they know. They know now. But she had like a little sit down with her, with the life coach as a friend, you know, letting her know. But dang, like, girl, as soon as you arrive, same day y'all getting married?
Yeah, girl, he's Muslim. You better not. He can't be around her. What's she gonna do? He Muslim. He can't be. Well, you see now? Yeah. The life coach is telling her, girl, everything different when it's over video chat, but what about when y'all get in person? The girl's just going off her gut. She gonna trust it. Everybody do the same thing they watched the last seasons do. You on number 7, so you saw how this go. The life coach asking her, are you concerned about finances? Are y'all gonna put y'all money together? What's the plan? Because you a little straight now, girl. And she was like, I'm not even worried about him because he's not the type that's gonna sit around and want a woman to work or do anything. He's not the type that's gonna lay here and don't go to work. And the girl like, all right, because you got a lot to lose. I mean, I don't know if he trying to get over here. Girl, be careful.
You gotta be careful. You know.
You just gonna get there and sign? Are they married here though? Or they just gonna bring their marriage license and just turn it in? Probably so. That's how they do it.
Yeah.
So she's out with her friends and they're throwing her a bachelorette party and they discussing, do she feel like she's in a controlling relationship because she's changed her dress wear and attire for him because he's Muslim? Do she feels like it's similar as in her last situation? And she says no, because the last guy just wanted to handpick her stuff and dress her out so she could be arm candy on him. But this guy is asking her to do it out of respect for his religion and the way he wants his family to be. So I could see that she got some kind of common sense that she see the difference, but they worry she gonna fall back into the same patterns.
Yeah.
Well, you do got to be a whole lot of submissive and do things in a particular manner when you with a Muslim.
Yes, you do. You absolutely do. And I don't know if she's built for it.
That it may be triggering for somebody like her who was in such a controlling relationship that only your hairstylist could be your friend.
Yeah, this is going to feel like it's going to be a controlling environment for her. Although she do appreciate that, hey, look, I want you to cover up. That's only for my eyes, you know, not for everyone else. She likes that, but girl, that's going to be out the window once you get there, because there's a lot more that he don't want you to do, and for his eyes only, or for you just not to do, period, or stuff that you have to do.
Sound like you playing with fire to me, girl. Keep your little coin in your little clutch purse and continue on feeling the wind in the morning, Briscoe. Girl, no. Brian and Ingrid. This story sounds like a bunch of games. That's just go blow up in his face unless she's that desperate. Let's do it. Let's rock out. Brian in Illinois and his girl Ingrid in Brazil. Brian works for a rideshare company. He loves doing stuff like that, considering the fact that he's a paraplegic and he gets to hear people's stories, so it brightens his day. Now his girl in Brazil, he had to find a way to be more active since he's a paraplegic. So he got involved in wheelchair rugby, which resulted in him being so good he ended up partnering with the USA and going all around different countries playing. He was dating women. He'd been married 4 times, plenty of failed relationships, failed engagements. Now he hoped this work out, and he met this girl Ingrid in Brazil. They've been talking for 2 years, he never met her yet, but they've been talking for 2 years. Mm-hmm. He wants to go back over there, but the daughter feels like it's a family joke. Like, come on, man. Yeah. This is all the time. She ain't really for it. She dropping him off at the airport. They saying goodbye to each other. They crying. He's telling them don't worry. He's going over there. But his whole deal is he hopes this is the last time that he has to go over there. He ain't told Ingrid his past. He ain't told Ingrid how this all she know, I guess, is he was shot during a carjacking where he tried to be with no protection and proper self-defense at all. He still tried to be like, I'm not letting it go down. He wanted to wrestle them about it and it happened. I'm not saying he could have prevented it if he didn't and just let the car get taken. But apparently there's more to the story that he ain't told her all shit. Mm-hmm. So his bad pass. So basically he's like, I'm going to gamble. I'm going to roll the dice. And I'm going to let her find out about who I am when I get there. But ultimately, everything I'm praying it work out. All his relationships are failing. He's still not, I have no words. Why is he moving like this? He tired. The girl said, ain't you tired of dating other people in and out, constantly multiple? He was like, yeah, I'm exhausted. I hope this is it. You know how bad they got to be?
Hell yeah. Like, I mean, if he's exhausted and tired, he wouldn't play no games. He would lay everything out on the table. Take it or leave it. Okay, next, if you ain't got the time for it, if you can't deal with it, you can't deal with my past, all right, we're going to move on. We're not going to waste no time. But this is going to blow up in his face.
I think so too. He did mention that in Brazil, it's easier to date women than it is in America because in America, women look at you and your disability as a last option kind of thing. But over there, they're more accepting to disability and more understanding. It's not looked at like that. Even though it ain't work out over there for him either.
Right.
Is it him?
It might be. He even has a failed marriage overseas.
4 failed marriages.
Oh.
4 failed marriages. It look like it's you, bro. How he been talking to this girl for 2 years and she don't know why he really a paraplegic? By the way, he's gonna need Viagra because the paraplegics, they really can't express outwardly like you would think they would. You know what I mean? They can't explode. They can't get one off. They can't finish because it will cause aneurysm or extreme migraines. It's very dangerous to do. It causes a lot of pain, a lot of nerve pain because the blood already ain't flowing right and something could go wrong. I would have never thought that. That's interesting to know.
Yeah.
So they can only get but they can't finish.
Right.
Now I don't know how. Like, come on, man. Talk like 2 years talking. Then what are you talking about if you said nothing? People always trying to get over on you and then use words like relationships haven't been working out for me. You've been lying for 2 years. Mm-hmm. So if this don't work out, why didn't it work out? Can you be honest and just hope for the best? That's the right relationship. Anyways, his whole concern is she don't really know all of what his disability entails. Now, when he mentioned an hour, 2 hours to get dressed, that sounds like normal time to get dressed to me, especially if you got an old lady. It sounds like normal. I need about an hour. If you're going to work, don't you need about 2 hours? Enough time to eat breakfast, No time to get dressed, steam your face, brush your teeth, put your clothes on. I mean, that's about a roundabout time to get right. Not roll out of bed, walk out the door, but to get all the essentials done. Stretch.
Yeah.
What I guess he meaning like pick up his wheelchair, put it somewhere, close it. I don't know.
His routine.
He seems self-sufficient to me.
Yeah, very.
If you could play a whole game of wheelchair rugby and go around the world, you don't need my help at all.
Right. And you can drive, get yourself in and out, of your vehicle.
Right.
So yeah, but he's talking about his routine, I believe.
What routine?
His whole morning routine.
I don't think that's enough
he has to do. That's probably different from like a normal person with their like normal morning routine.
Well, just keep doing your routine, right? You don't got a girlfriend now, right? Just keep doing what you do to get dressed, right? And get your day going.
Yeah.
So his daughter's just hoping this girl is genuine and not trying to get a ticket on her dad to get to America and give her and her son a better life. The dad is just hoping, again, like I said, this is the last time, even though this girl is 20 years his senior, and he's dated plenty of younger girls before. That's why the daughter hoping he ain't going over there with no ring. He ain't already engaged. He ain't trying to get engaged. But, because this is something he always doing. It's no surprise, she said. But he ain't making no promises, he said. So this girl's 20 years his senior?
And a few years younger than his daughter.
Oh, man, of course she should be young, getting out of here. By the time she finished scamming him up, if that's the case, she'll still be a viable girl, a doable girl over here. Little these people know. Well, I don't know why she's trying to come over here. If that's the case. What you guys think? It's too soon. We just introducing them. We're going to get real clownish in the next ones.
Yes.
This is B90, Season 7, Episode 1. That was Brian and Ingrid.
Yes.
All right, guys.
All right.
Loren and Faith. If this shit ain't crazy, I'm not trying to judge y'all, but I'm gonna be honest on this one. Don't get mad. Don't get mad. We got to stop acting crazy. In the community, for the people in the community, if you're a part of a community, that particular community, let's get into it. Loren, guys. Basically, Loren grew up on the countryside in Washington State, where men were macho and masculine, but he was never that. He would always get teased for being called weird or the gay guy. But he said he ain't gay. And he don't identify as gay. He identifies as gynosexual, which means he's attracted to femininity. And the femininity has no gender. And I'm like, dude, you're supposed to be attracted to femininity. But he says it could be a trans person, which is his preference, peen or no peen, but prefer peen. I think you just gay and don't want to say you gay. Am I right? Then he goes to say, there's a difference between who, child? Give me a minute. Because production want him to explain this shit. So don't say nothing to me. Production say, hold on. He's telling production the reason he prefers to play with a peen as long as it's a female is because there's a difference between the female peen and what peen? He's saying the difference between the female peen and the male peen, which is the female peen. I guess they use good fragrances, they wash, they shave, they tuck. And I guess a masculine man with a peen is nasty, his butt smell, he ain't wipe it all away. And it just sounds like a bunch of dumbass shit. At the end of the day. And if you want with a dress on, it's still, it really is. And you ain't no gyno, because you want to. You're gay, bro.
Oh gosh.
What is gyno? All this new dumb shit so I don't fall into the box. You're in the box. You are with a male in a dress. Feminine or not. At the end of the day, you're gay. So all of this just to get down to, I just don't want to be called gay. Call me gyno. Sexual. What in the What do you have to say about this? Have you been confused? Updated?
I'm confused. I'm just trying to understand everything that he has going on, and what he's trying to explain about the difference in the peen. That's his thing. I'm gonna just say that that's his thing, and he's one of them that I'm interested in to see where this is gonna go, how far this is gonna go.
Yeah, 'cause this shit sound
I
crazy.
am tuning in. Let's see where this go with this, cause another letter to add on.
He ain't said nothing about no letter. Well, maybe. His friend is in there who was his ex at the same time. Her name Esther. She said the reason it didn't work out with him because he wants two things. He wants boobs and he wants. So it didn't work out between them. So he is in the trance. A lady named Faith, a lady boy from the Philippines.
Mm-hmm.
So how he met her was he downloaded 2 Filipino apps and they've been talking. Since day one of chatting, they reached a point where they feel like they love each other. Since day one of chatting. How did y'all find out y'all was in love on day one? Boy, there had to been some clicking, huh?
Must have been. Yeah.
No red flags.
Some deep conversations,
Now, Loren works for a drag show. He helps all the girls get good, stay pretty, look good, put their wigs on, their makeup, beat them, pat them down, get them, send them out on the stage. When they slip and slide, he get them water, all that. He got them, okay? That's what he do. He also works a retail shop in the back room. He couch surfers. He struggles to pay rent. He's saving all his money right now to go to the Philippines. But Faith don't know what he mean by actually staying at these places and just sleeping on the couch. It ain't just that, there's more to it. But he ain't told her yet. See what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And here you are talking about the relationship ain't working and you trying to go head over here and you got stuff to tell her.
Right.
Like you messing with people.
Yeah.
So his friends asking him, are they exclusive? He says not really. And he don't want to be monogamous. He don't know if she want to be. He don't even know if she want to come over here. Mm-hmm. But he trying to go over there and live with her and get a job over there. But they didn't discuss none of this. And he's going, you see?
Yeah, I don't know how they in love.
All the deceit. What are y'all talking about? He didn't. His friend Esther is paying for all his items he just bought at the store. I guess because he's saving. He even cooking in the bathroom so he can get comfortable living in the Philippines because how they get cooking. So he doing test runs in that mug. He got pots, skillets. He looking like he making stewed shrimp. Mm-hmm. But please explain to me why he chewing shrimp with the shell on it.
Right, he ate the whole thing.
People do that?
Head and all.
In the comments. Do y'all eat boiled shrimp with the shell on it?
Are they?
And it's crunchy?
Are they doing that in the Philippines, maybe? And that's why he did it?
He ain't in the Philippines yet. Are they doing it in the Philippines? I don't know. Somebody say something.
Let us know.
In the comments about this crunchy shrimp with the shell boiled. Now in the Philippines, his finances gonna be less, but he's still worried Faith gonna be trying to come over here. You better talk in and stand over there then. Right?
Yeah.
She gonna wanna go back. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. Now he trying to mac to her. He want to know if he going to be sleeping in a separate room when he get there. And she like, yes, you will. I told you I want to take it slow. Mm-hmm. He said they ain't even talk about the S word yet and being intimate. So I don't know if I believe that. Because Lady Boy is kind of known for something else. And it don't sound like he asked a thing. So right. We need to get down to some secrets with this relationship. I don't think it's just him, but for right now, he looked the most messed up.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Y'all, what y'all think about Loren and Faith? Do Faith look interested in him? I think she wants. She really, trying to go to America to me. Mm-hmm. And she got to play her card by never bringing it up. Perfect. But then he playing his card by never bringing up that he want to go to the Philippines. So they both going to be sitting at a table staring at each other like, this ain't going to work for me because you trying to stay here and I'm trying to go over there.
Yeah.
Shit. I mean, dang, man, sometimes you can make something work with somebody, but look, how about I come over there and stack with you for a little while and then we'll come back later on back and forth and you have access to going back and forth with me. That'll work. Maybe you can get your life partner to, I guess, even if she want to come over here, he can't afford to pay for her visa stuff.
No, he can't afford to even afford her here.
I think he don't want to make no money. If he got 2 of those jobs and all of your friends and exes letting you sleep on the couch, and it's not contingent upon you giving them anything intimacy wise, then you should have been able to stack all your bread and don't buy no to go stay with nobody. Keep the money to get you an apartment and have some cash to pay your bills monthly without being behind. This sounds stupid.
Very.
Guys, what do y'all think about this? We got Loren and Faith, Chidi and Renee, Brian and Ingrid, and we got Tenderly and Jordan. We're gonna get to know the characters, guys. Stay tuned with us, because you never know with B90, man. We got some surprise people coming in towards the middle of the season who's probably more interesting. We can't say yet. Follow us for the next episode of our reaction to this. And like, comment, subscribe. We out.
Bye.